All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarah Soon SETI, but the General SETI YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube. You already know what it is, Black Power, Black Divinity. You should subscribe immediately. We got memberships for the family. It's locked and loaded. You got to check out the new exclusive videos for the membership is up there. The link to join, to become a member is right there in the video description. Is in the chat. All you had to do is click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Student SETI General SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. I got a new teachable website. We're going to be uploading some very comprehensive, specialized programs for the family. First up is 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood for the brothers. If you need a guide, if you need a program, if you need structure, this is the place to be. We'll also have a round table for the brotherhood where the brothers get together once a week and we discuss very important topics and information in our growth and development. If this is what you need, family, check it out. The link is in the video description, is in the chat. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Student SETI DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank top, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you. Family, I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love, from the general Omega voyages of the Nile, ancient America when Kemet ruled the earth, Too Raw for You, to Making of the White Man, Black Woman is God, Freemasonry exposed, hip hop, Holocaust, and so much, much more. Get over there, family, become a member. There's no other website like it on the planet. That's right. And everybody knows said he got the pop in his page on Patreon. By far, over 500 exclusive live streams only to be seen on Patreon. You want that? We got 5 different levels for the family. So you can come in at the beginner's level and there's already a treasure chest waiting on you, even at that level. Why not get over there and get that work when you know it's fire? That's right. To all the family out there who donate to the general, I thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the hard-working general, the link right there on the screen, in the chat, in the video description, click it, donate, and I thank you. I appreciate you, and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell, get a video a thumbs up, like it, because you love it, share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. We got the brother, Stone Paxton has come out. This guy is the brother, and along with his older brother, and I guess they got a company where they look into the royalties of artists and things of that nature, making sure everything is tight. And so this brother and his family was looking out for Angie Stone. I believe these are the ones. This brother and his group are the ones that found out that that Angie Stone was not getting her royalties. Found out that a lot of her songs wasn't even under her own name. You feel me? Had not even been registered under her own name. They had taken her songs and registered under the whoever. And the brother say it'll be a time and a place to reveal that information. He even says he knows what happened behind the scenes with Angie Stone. I don't know where he's going with that, but he says he knows. And so, we're going to give him, the floor. We're going to listen to the brother and see what insight he has on this very critical situation. that I'm still, I just don't sit well with me because too many times we let shit go by. And we have all this excuses on why we let shit get by. And don't nobody else do that. You see what I'm saying? When it's theirs, they checking every, whatever need to be investigated. They make sure that shit is investigated. They make sure that the authorities come forward and let the world know that the investigation is going on. Letting the world know that they're going to report back and let us know what the updates is. We ain't even got no official yet to date. This is a goddamn shame, man. This is a goddamn shame. Only with black people will we let some shit like this happen. You see, only with black people. Not yet have we had an official, you see, a press release on what happened from the police. Press conference. Not yet. And motherfuckers got enough nerve to sit out here and talk about conspiracies. That's how you kill conspiracies, bitch. Come with the truth. Don't know you can't do no white person like that with no goddamn authority or no damn credentials. You see? Because the white people gonna say, what the fuck is going on? You're gonna have to come and say something. You understand what I'm saying? Even if you had to say, goddamn it, I'll get back with you in a minute. Is the investigation. Let us know it's an investigation going on. Motherfuckers say, wait on the goddamn report. Bitch, ain't nobody even said they investigating yet. What the fuck is you talking about? Wait on what report? Are they even investigating? Can anybody document that an investigation is even going on? The police will come in a press release and tell you, this is under investigation. You understand? Certain information we cannot release at this time because it's still under investigation. At least say that. Has anybody heard anything? Has anybody heard anything from the 8 people that was in the goddamn, everybody that's talking, and even this brother. And we want to give him respect. You understand what I'm saying? But he wasn't in the vehicle. And even if he was, he got privy information. That's cool. He had to get it from somebody who was in the goddamn van, and we don't want no secondhand information if we don't have to have it. We want motherfuckers that was in the van to come forward, and because they eyewitnesses, they was in the van, they know exactly what happened. So we want goddamn primary witnesses to this. Have not had one person say we condolences, the van flipped. If they just say, come out, goddamn it, the man fell asleep and shit, I know shit happens. Nobody even said that. Well, the man fell asleep, the goddamn van flipped over. Well, how did it flip over? What the fuck was y'all doing? Was you tired? If you was tired, bitch nigga, why you didn't sit your ass down? Why you damn near about to kill everybody in the van? Because you don't know how to goddamn sit your ass down and get some rest. If that's what it was, then just say it, man. Own up to the shit. I fell asleep behind the wheel. You didn't even say that. So you leave this goddamn void for people to come in. So for people that's saying, you know what, blame it on people. Y'all coming up with conspiracy. No, bitch, ain't no truth being spoke. You understand what I'm saying? There's not no professionalism or proper way of dealing with an issue like this. No professionalism. Nobody, and again, this is not just something because, like I said, and I'm going to be clear before I put this brother on here, because people keep saying is that, people's is just coming up with conspiracies and shit like that. Man, Angie Stone shot a flare in the air. She said, God damn it, I don't know what these people might do to me in order not to pay me my money. You want me to translate? You know what? You want me to translate that into niggerdom for you? If I come up missing, you know who did it. You dumbass motherfucker. Do you want me to translate that to your dumb ass? I don't know what these people might do to me in order not to give me what they owe me. Let me translate that into niggerdom for you. If I come up missing, you know who did it. That's what that means. So that's not no goddamn conspiracy. God damn it. So if she felt that anybody that's speaking out there was the one that, that then she would have just spoke to you. She would have just told you, God damn it. But if she felt that, she said, you know what? I've been keeping this to myself, but I'm going to come live. She spoke to the world. You understand what I'm saying? That means she needs some backup outside of the motherfuckers that's speaking. So you don't own the goddamn, if she say she need to talk to the world, she gonna go live, then that means that she trying to expose this shit to the world. Okay, if she just thought that the few people that's talking was enough, then she would have left it with them. But she did not do that. You see what I'm saying? So I just want to keep that there. And the unprofessionalism of the authorities, not to come out and have a professional, official press conference on Angie Stone, who was an international artist, and they ain't came in here, and they've been out here for this old decrepit ass Gene Hackman, a motherfucker damn near 200 years old. Him and his wife, they didn't had all type of press release on NBC, ABC, and all that shit. Man, I'm so sick of, man, some niggas, y'all niggas make me throw up. When I think about how weak y'all is, you make me want to throw the fuck up. Do shit right. Wouldn't be no goddamn conspiracies if the right people just come up. I understand people hurt. You ain't got to stay on there forever. She's an international artist. You can't, even if you in your feelings, you cannot do an international artist like that. You got, even if you got to pay somebody to make a professional press, we speaking for the fact. They'll get a lawyer. Somebody will step up and say, the family is hurting right now. They'll come out when they, but this is what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Somebody will step, a family or somebody will make but we need to hear from the authorities. We need to hear from the people in the bank. Are they dead? Are they okay? Are they able to come forward and spare a couple of minutes? You was in the damn vehicle. You see what I'm saying? Why is there so much silence? You see, why is there so much silence? Come on, let's let this brother have his moment. I want to hear what he got to say. Let me get him up here. Niggas is weak. That's all I can tell you. Let's go, y'all.
You guys, Stone Paxton here, and I wanted to get on TikTok, Instagram, all the other social media things, and I wanted to have a small little conversation about Angie Stone because I've been getting so many messages on my from my YouTube video and the Instagram video and the TikTok video as well, with people asking me what my involvement was with Angie, and that involvement is when you hear her, and it's because when Angie was talking on one of her videos, a few of her videos, she mentioned my name. And when she speaks of the Diesel crew, she's talking about us, the West Coast crew. And she talks about her team that has discovered things and has unveiled things for her. We took over doing the forensic for finding her songs that were missing that she couldn't find. And it's weird because it was a process, and it was week after week. We were on the phone, we were talking and blah, blah. You from one end to the other spectrum when it comes to the music industry. And we did discover a lot of her stuff that was not in her name. And we were the ones that actually had to let her know. The company that I worked for, the TBC Group. My big brother, Visal Benford, the CEO of the TBC Group and TBC Group Management, we were the ones that took over finding the songs, shall I say. I'm trying to make sure I say the right word because I don't want anybody to see this video and then they'll take the video and run with it and take parts from it. We were the ones that decided to go and search and find where her publishing was. And we started discovering various things, various situations with her publishing and what was going on with it. And we presented it to her and told her that there was no publishing in her name. And then there were some songs that she had done through the years that weren't even registered in her name, that had never been registered. But we started to find stuff that didn't make sense per se, right? I'm not mentioning any names. We're just going to talk in general. Angie was very sharp. You know, although she didn't know full details, she knew something wasn't right. And that's why we came on board. Not only that, we were also the ones that were setting up her residency, the TBC Group Management, TBC Group Entertainment, okay? Setting up her residency for Las Vegas. We were 1 week out from that before Angie passed. We were going to fly her out here and have her do her paperwork for her residency in Las Vegas. And the whole purpose, so that you understand, for her residency in Las Vegas was so that she did not have to tour. She didn't want to be on the road anymore. These were her feelings. These were her thoughts. She just wanted to be in one place because of her health issues. She wanted to be in one place. She didn't want to be going from here to there. And I kind of, you know, I've cried so many days because I was saying to myself, I wish that we had closed on her residency and she wouldn't have had to be on the road. She would have never had to have been on the road, which this accident would have never happened because it would have been a different time, different process, different circumstance, different.
I'm going to check into it, Ray. Just as soon as we get off of here, I'm going to make sure I check into it.
Universal law. Had she been here in Vegas doing her residency, thus she would still be here. These things would have never happened. That's my belief, okay? So Angie did not want to be on the road touring, and that's a fact. Now, I'm not telling you something I heard from YouTube. I'm not telling you something that I went on another blogger's page and I found and I decided to share this. No, I'm telling you something from the circle, from the inside, from the group that was representing her. So when she say Diesel crew, she was talking about her West Coast crew, you know. She was talking about us. We were the ones that came on and discovered, and we were ones that told her that none of these songs were in her name. We were the ones that told her that the publishing was somewhere else. You know what I mean? And we had various calls with people that were involved with her on the legal side of things, and people that were involved with her on the publishing side of things. And she made me record these phone calls, you guys. She would call me and say, Stoney, I'm going to call you back. Because we would call each other Stoney. I would call her Stoney. She called me Stoney. It's a nickname she made up for me. We just call each other Stoney, right? She said, that's our inside thing. So she would call me and she said, Stoney, I'm going to call you, but I want you to record this phone call. So I have phone calls, recorded phone calls with conversations about her publishing that she had with certain industry people and some of her legal people. I have those recorded calls. Now, will I ever post those calls? Absolutely not. Because those calls were strictly for Angie, not for anybody to hear, period. I would never post those phone calls, just so you guys know. But I do have those calls, right? We also did a agreement with Angie to be able to go after her publishing and collect the TBC Group. We have an agreement, signed agreement to represent her and to go out and collect all of that publishing for her. So that's my involvement. The only reason I got on camera and I'm doing this is because so many people have inboxed me from my YouTube video and the TikTok video, and they're saying, hey, man, I heard Angie mention your name. Like, what's your involvement with her? I heard her say Stone Paxton. And so many people are asking me. I said, you know what? I wasn't going to do a video, but let me get on here and just tell people what our involvement was. Now, as far as that accident, I know a lot about that, and I'm not going to talk about that right now, but trust and believe, I'm definitely going to talk about that. And I'm going to share some things with you, but I'm not going to talk now. And this is my truth, because I know about certain things, because I was privy for being involved in the circle and helping her gain her publishing back and find where her songs were and help her get her catalog back. I was a part of that team. I've been a part of that team, helping her do that. So that's how my name got brought into the equation. As far as just Angie mentioning my Diesel crew, and she's mentioning Stone Paxton and my big brother Basal and the TBC Group, that's why she mentioned our names, because we were helping her. We were helping Angie. And I would talk to Angie 3 or 4 days a week, and long hours when I talked to her. These weren't short phone calls. These weren't 1 minute phone calls. These were typically anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, sometimes 3 hour calls, conversations with Angie. talking about her business and the publishing, and she was very upset about so many people that taken her songs and taken credit for and never gave her credit. We have conversations about all kinds of stuff, even text conversations I could post. I would never post my personal text conversations with her, but we have tons of back and forth text conversations about tons of things, music industry, topics. You know what I mean? Tons of things. Sorry, something's on my hand here. So I had to get on here and just explain to you guys, for those that keep messaging me, asking me questions about Angie and what's my involvement with Angie. That's my involvement. Is I was a part of the team, the Diesel crew that she mentioned, and it's unfortunate that that particular name she used. You know, if you knew Angie, she was a person of words. She was a poet. Everything rhymed, everything it flowed, everything always made sense with her. Words flowed. So it's just coincidental she mentioned that name and mentioned us as a Diesel crew, and then what happened to her. You know, we're very bothered by her not being here. But just so you know, when she says Diesel crew, for all your conspiracy people out there, we are the Diesel crew, and whatever is in your mind and thoughts, yeah, far from that, you guys. And give the family a break, you guys. You guys have been on here for these conspiracy people. You guys really don't have no love for people's privacy and the family, and you're on here saying negative stuff about the family. You got to put yourself in that position. How would you feel if somebody was talking about your loved one and then also saying negative stuff about you at the same time? So have consideration, you guys. If you don't know really what has happened, you're speculating constantly, but you're also throwing things out there that are not even true. If you want to know, let the people talk that know first. Let the people that are involved talk, and then you'll know the truth. But other than that, all these people trying to get views and likes for, saying things that they don't even know about. I done seen psychics saying stuff. Now, I will say, some of those psychics have said things that I've said, they kind of on point, right?
Oh,
but
bitch, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nah, I got to let him go at this point. I got to let him. He's saying then the motherfucker want to give some goddamn psychics a goddamn, man, get your bitch ass out of here. Now, see, you was talking now when you went there. Now, we don't want to hear nothing from no goddamn psychics and shit. Like, we want to hear from the police. You see what I'm saying? This is crazy. He talking about conspiracies and shit. And then when it come time, but he can lean on a psychic, but he can't lean on somebody that got sound information, because we done seen this shit time and time again and again. You see? No. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Now I understand, but we tend to deal with with spirituality. That's not a problem. But with what we seeing, what we talking about is sound science. We want a goddamn official press release. You can lean on a psychic, but you can't say, well, where the fuck is the official press release? And talking about people on here, and the peoples is up here, they conspiratorial. They wouldn't be conspiratorial if you bitch motherfuckers who are supposed to be in charge of having an official press release, the police coming forward saying that there is an investigation. This is how they do. This is what we know at this time. This is what we know at this time. This is the time it happened. This was the circumstances that happened. It's still under investigation. And so we cannot give you everything, but this is what's going on. This is what we know at this time. I have never seen, and I don't give a goddamn who don't like it, I have never seen I'm talking about white people that ain't even goddamn famous. You know what I'm saying? They get their day where somebody gonna come forward and say something. They gonna get their day, and it ain't gonna be long. Here it is. Wait a minute. What day did Angie Stone die? She put it in there. March 1st. So here it is, March 1st, 13, damn near 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Not one official press release from the police, from the family, from the people that was in the van. 2 weeks. People still wondering what the fuck going on. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Huh? For an international artist in 2 weeks and no official press release from the record label, from the family, from the police, from the people in the goddamn van, nobody. And you got enough nerve to talk about conspiracy? Man, get the fuck out of here. People's is wondering and all type of information is out there because nobody has officially came forward and said anything about what happened to Angie Stone. Officially. From the people that we consider to be primary witnesses, the people in the van. We have not got anything from the police. They ain't said shit. You understand what I'm saying? What about the record? We know the record label ain't gonna say a goddamn thing. So he comes out 2 weeks later. The white woman came out a couple of days ago, damn near 12 days, 12, 11 days after the fact. She the first one that said anything. What kind of shit is that? Out of, before anybody, the police, before anybody in the band, before the record label, before her family, here comes this little white woman out of nowhere, and she say she know. And then here he come, right behind her. He couldn't even beat her. And you talking about conspiracy? Let the people speak. How long do we? It's like the people jumped out there. See, you lie. They lied. They try to play the same lies over and over and over. And black people ain't stupid no more. And the world is not stupid. It's a lot of people that's showing, and it sound. It ain't just sound. Just shit that just made up. If you don't believe that that these people would try to pull some shit off like that, you's a damn fool. They've been doing this shit every day, all goddamn day. You see, now they may not play the card every time, but they play the card. And because they play the card, you got your goddamn right to be, suspicious, especially when Sister Angie Stone shot that flare in the air. And I'm gonna end with this because I'm coming right black. I'm gonna deal with this shit, because like I say, until we could get this shit right, we gonna get it wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Until we get this shit right, we gonna get this shit wrong. And the only reason they would play us like this is because you let them play you like this. You understand what I'm saying? These goddamn white people ain't gonna let nothing like that happen to one of they beloved, and ain't nobody gonna come forward and say, you think, just think. You know what I'm saying? Like I use that white boy on Friends. He died, he overdosed. And man, they was on, boy, whoever his friends was, whoever he had, they was on their ass. God damn it, they put the pressure on their ass. They was press releases, the police was coming, letting people know we own it. We got the doctors who've been giving him all the people that have been prescribing him this shit, man, giving their ass cases and all that shit. They was updating that shit, letting you know what was going on. They was letting motherfuckers know that we believe it was foul play. You understand? They was saying shit. There wasn't no conspiracy with his ass. When the motherfuckers say, "Oh, we believe that he over it," not that he a dope fiend, not that he just been, he got paper and that he could buy what he want to buy. They put it on the doctors. They say, "God damn it, y'all done gave this man too much shit. You giving him all type of scripts and shit of abundance of dope that could kill him, and you killed the man." You see, and they locked all their ass up, but they do that. Gene Hackman, just an old ass man, 95 years old. He old. You won't know. Talking about we gonna do it. The motherfucker old. God damn, he 95 goddamn years old. He got a goddamn press release. You understand? They was updating your ass every 5 minutes on here. What happened to Gene Hackman? All type of motherfuckers. Even Morgan Freeman with his coon ass went up there, crying over Gene Hackman. All type of goddamn people was up there the very day, you know, I'm talking about high-powered artists and shit was up there giving him praise and shit and this, that, and the third. That's how they do. Here's some shit in the game, family. I'll be right back. If you're on here right now, we ain't done. We just getting started this evening. We just getting started this evening. I want you to subscribe right now. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the like button. Share this shit right here. Because this is how we do over here. God damn it. Bare, you know, we don't, you know, bare knuckles. You understand what I'm saying? We don't put on gloves over here. We bare knuckle brawling over here. You feel what I'm saying? Hit the like button, subscribe, share this with your family and friends, and we be right black. Arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.